Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a blueprint that aims to fix one of the biggest waiting games in the world, the race to get new, life-saving medicines approved and to the people who need them. We're looking at a pretty fascinating startup idea designed to solve one of healthcare's most expensive and frustrating problems. And this idea comes from Suresh, an industry vet with 35 years of experience in everything from pharma to tech and AI. So this is someone who has seen this exact roadblock up close from the inside. But, to really appreciate just how clever this AI solution is, we first have to get our heads around the incredible scale of the problem it's trying to solve. Okay, so here's the core issue. The whole system for testing and approving new drugs, it's just incredibly slow. It is bogged down by all these manual processes, data that's all over the place, and just so many administrative hurdles. All of this can keep a really promising treatment from the patients who are desperately waiting for it. Just let that number sink in for a second. $19 million. That's what it costs on average for just one single phase 3 clinical trial. And that's the final, most important stage of testing before a drug can even be considered for approval. And that $19 million? It's being spent over a period of 3, maybe 4 years. For patients and their families who are waiting for a cure, well, that is just an agonizingly long time to wait. And right here, this is the single biggest bottleneck in the entire process. Get this, a staggering 80% of all clinical trials fail to get enough patients signed up on time. This one thing is the main reason for those huge delays and insane costs. So the problem couldn't be clearer, right? It's slow, it's crazy expensive, and the whole thing hinges on finding the right people. So how can technology, specifically the AI we have today, actually provide a real solution? And this is the core idea, an AI trial accelerator. Now, it's not just one single piece of software. Think of it more like a coordinated team of smart AI agents. Each one has a very specific job, and they all work together to automate and speed up the entire clinical trial pipeline. And this is exactly why a solution like this just wasn't really possible a few years ago. We now have AI that can actually read and understand these super complex medical documents, predict where the roadblocks might be before they even happen, and handle all the critical paperwork, all at a speed that no human team could ever dream of matching. Okay, so let's pop the hood and take a look at how this AI engine would actually work step by step. The platform basically turns the whole messy process into this smooth, automated assembly line. First, it finds the right patients from a huge sea of data. Then it perfectly matches them to the trial's very specific, complicated rules. After that, it handles all the back and forth between different hospitals and clinics. And finally, it even files the necessary reports with regulators. Each step just flows right into the next, totally seamless. And this right here is its secret weapon in the market. See, other companies out there are trying to solve just one little piece of the problem, usually finding the patients. But this idea, it tackles the entire workflow from start to finish. It's the difference between, say, fixing one leaky pipe versus re-engineering the whole plumbing system for peak efficiency. Now, a great idea is one thing, but making it a real viable business is something else entirely. So how would this blueprint turn from a concept on paper into a real-world tool that actually delivers results? Well, the blueprint lays out this really ambitious, but also really clear 12-week roadmap. It breaks the whole build into 3 distinct sprints. You start with the most important part, the matching engine. Then you layer on the tools for coordinating everything. And finally, you add the auto-reporting. And boom, you've got a pilot-ready product in just 3 months. And to make it a sustainable business, it's got these flexible pricing options. So a research organization might pay per trial. A small startup could pay for each patient they successfully recruit. And a huge pharma company, they could just buy an enterprise license for all of their projects. That kind of versatility is absolutely key to getting everyone on board. This quote from the source really just nails the entire value proposition. In an industry where a single drug can make billions of dollars, every single day you can shave off the development process is literally worth a fortune. It's not just about saving a few bucks, it's about competitive advantage and getting treatments to market way faster than anyone else. So what's the big takeaway here? Well, this is about way more than just a clever piece of software. By using AI to attack the single biggest source of waste in drug development, ideas like this could fundamentally change the economics of healthcare. Yeah, it starts with saving time to save money, but it ends with something much, much more important, saving time to save lives.